movies, horror media, horror shows, horror video games, anything of the such? I know I do. I love getting scared. It's fun to have your spine shiver and goosebumps go up your arms. It's a nice feeling. Even if you're not well endowed in the topic, I think you all might have heard the term psychological horror. Now that sounds kind of awesome, right? Psychological horror, that's metal, that's raw. Well, I'm here to tell you that I hate that term. That's stupid, and I don't like it. Hi, judges, fellow competitors, these two very handsome individuals over here sorting everything. Mr. Beck recording me, hello. My name is Ahva, and I'm from Manda. I'm also from Canada, which means I was raised in a first world country. So when I figured out that I had to make a speech on a problem, I kind of got stuck, because I don't really care about most problems, because what am I supposed to do? I'm just a guy that likes scary stuff. So to get something that really hits home to me, I decided to go with horror. Because I love it. But you all might not love it, so why should any of you care? Well, I think it's important to know the amplifications of these words and how using them wrong can be very misleading. To say something is psychological horror is to lie. Because what does that mean? Psychological means in your brain, your psyche, your mental well-being. Horror, in this case, means to be scared. So psychological horror means getting scared in your brain. I don't know if any of you guys are smarter than me, but I don't think there's any other way to get scared than in your brain. Which is why I think that term sucks, and why I think we should stop using it. Instead, I would like to show you my knowledge that I researched very quickly via a Vinny Vine Sauce video right beforehand. Scary is the main topic that goes down into 3 subcategories. Those being grotesque, horror, and terror. The first one is grotesque, derived from the word gross, as you might have been able to tell. It's something that's so repulsive that I don't want to look at it anymore. Ew! Maybe it has a million mouths, a million eyes, there's legs coming out of it everywhere. I don't want to look at this thing. You don't want to look at this thing. So we're not going to look at this thing. That's why it's scary. Horror is the most wrongly used of the bunch. A lot of people just say horror when they mean scary. But in reality, horror is when you're scared of death or harm being done to you or your loved ones. If a guy had a saw for a hand, blood all over his face, and he was chasing me down in full sprint, I'm going to be horrified because this man's probably going to kill me. But he's not going to terrify me. You know why? Because terror, the third subcategory, is the most underappreciated in my opinion. To be terrified of something is to be familiar, but have something a little bit off about it. I like to call this uncanny, a word you might have heard before. Something's uncanny because I kind of know it, but there's something off that I just can't grasp. It's not going to hurt me. It's not gross per se, but holy, it trips me out. An example could be, I know a lot of you judges here are maybe parents, relatives. Well, I'm going to assume you're all parents. Imagine you went home and saw your kid in the kitchen or whatever. They turn around, and let's just say they have no face. That's not horrifying. It might be considered gross, but I'd say that's terrifying. Because that's someone you know. That's your kid. But they don't have a face. That's something off about them. It's uncanny. It's not horrifying. They're not going to kill you. It's their kid. But I don't want to look at that thing anymore. So how does this apply to the real world? These situations I'm making up aren't going to happen. But look at me. I'm scared. You saw me sitting down right here. And I was like this. Like curled up like a shrimp because I was so scared to go up here and present. I was sitting down, bumping my knee up and down, shaking, ready to come up here and present. Was I grossed out? Well, I would like to say that all of you judges are very beautiful. I don't think any of you grossed me out. Very wonderful to see all of you. None of you horrified me, because unless any of you plan to assault me afterwards, I don't think I'm in any real danger. Did it terrify me? Was I terrified that I didn't bring a script so I wouldn't know what to say? Was I terrified that I would go home and cry myself to sleep because I did a bad presentation? Yeah, I was. I was terrified. Not horrified, not grossed out, I was terrified. So the next time someone says, hey, this is my psychological horror media, you say, shut up, you're dumb. And I know why you're dumb, because my good buddy Ahva up here told me that you were. It's terrifying, not horrifying. Thank you very much.